Hello, this is Bill Webb, aka Billy Indiana, and it's time for my month in review for December 2020. In my month in review videos, I recap all the games that I played, and December 2020 was a good month for gaming. I was able to play 31 different games. 23 of them were new, which is really high. So I'm going to do two videos, one to show you what my top games that came back off the shelf were. I'll give you a top 5, and then I'm going to go through the 23 new games that I tried in December as well. Let's look at these games from December 2020. So let's talk about the games that came back off the shelf this month of December 2020. And I've got only 8 games actually that I pulled back off the shelf in December, but I'm going to rank the top 5 of those 8 for you. So number 5, King Domino. And this actually is a new version of it. We didn't have the giant version before, but we picked that up recently. And we love King Domino. We like to play it with the adults in our household, but also with our grandkids. And they don't necessarily always get the strategy, but they like placing the tiles and building up their kingdom. So King Domino, the 5th best game off the shelf in December 2020. The 4th one is Scythe. Scythe is one that's pretty new to us. We just started playing it recently, and yet December it was back off the shelf. I think I got it in November, so it's still pretty new. But was excited to get Scythe back off the shelf. One of our favorite games, and number 4 in the month of December. Number 3 is Concorde Venus. And technically this is a little bit of a cheat because we just picked up the Venus expansion a couple of months ago and hadn't actually played with the Venus expansion. But it's just a couple extra cards and a couple little twists to the game. We didn't really try the team variant. And so we've been playing Concordia for well over a year, and it's one of our top 10 games of all time. So Concorde Venus, number 3 of December 2020. Number 2, also one of our top 10 games of all time by Reiner Knizia, Lord of the Rings. And unfortunately, the Hobbits did not survive again. We seem to typically lose this game once we get to Mordor. We make it to Mordor and can't quite get the ring into the volcano. But it's a fun game. It's one of, like I said, our favorite games of all time. Number 2 in December, Lord of the Rings. And the top game of December is also our top game as a family and my favorite game of all time, Legends of Andor. We actually played one of the Star Shield adventures, and we've played all of the adventures in the Star Shield again before, but this was the one thing that's great about this game is anytime you play them, there's going to be quite a bit of randomness. So in the Star Shield expansion, for instance, there's a number of different opponents or monsters that you're going to have to face, and there's a number of different challenges from the king that you're going to have to accomplish, and those come out randomly, as well as the placement of all the creatures that you've got to either fight off or fend off or redirect. So there's so much variability every time we play this game. So we replayed a couple of the adventures from the Star Shield in December, and what a great time. It's always an adventure in a box for us. Number 1 in December, Legends of Andor. So these are the 5 games that came back off the shelf for us in December 2020, and we loved all of these. They're some of our favorites of all time. What were your favorite games that you got back to the table in December? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you click on that like button down below, and it'd be wonderful if you'd subscribe to the channel. If you want to get notifications of upcoming videos, click on that bell icon. I'll be putting out my best games or ranked games that were new to me in December very soon, so if you want to get a notification when that comes out, click on that bell. As always, thanks for watching. This is Bill Indiana, signing off.